Mohit, thank you very much for coming today. Always good speaking to you.
Thank you so much.
Long time we haven't spoken, actually, a few years. And I know you have started a new venture, NeoLiv. Could you start by telling everybody a little bit more about what you're doing currently?
Yeah, so after being MD and CEO of Godrej Properties for last 6 years, I started NeoLiv in January of this year. And what we are doing is slightly different from what other players are doing in the market. We have our own fund management business, but unlike other funds, we are not giving money to third-party developers. But our own development arm is developing the projects on behalf of the fund on a fee development basis. So it's probably the first integrated residential platform in India, and that's what we have set up. We have now offices in Delhi, NCR, and Mumbai, and the entire senior leadership team is in place. The company has got well funded. We had 361, which is the largest wealth management company in India, which has invested and taken a significant minority in our company. And we are on the way to raise between $100 to $150 million from the domestic market. First closing is expected as soon as December.
Fantastic. And you are fully focused on the resi market. Are you looking at any alternative real estate?
So we're looking at residential, looking at two markets, which is Delhi, NCR, and Mumbai, which is more than 55% of the Indian residential market, focusing on mid-income market. So these are the key strategies which we are following.
And where do you see the best opportunities inside of those markets? Is there any specific location or type of project?
See, Indian residential sector is on a cusp of a major upcycle. We were in a down cycle for last 10 years. Now, post-COVID, the cycle has turned, and opportunities are amazing across the cities. I think the opportunities particularly, interesting in NCR, because what happened during this downturn, Gustavo, is majority of the developers got bankrupt. So today, if you go to NCR, you can't name more than 5 developers, and that's the vacuum which NeoLiv is trying to fill in.
Now, we like to talk about good things, but let's talk about mistakes. When you look at the real estate market in the last 2-3 years, what was the biggest mistake you saw there?
So, a couple of things, Gustavo. If I look at it from a developer perspective, I think 2 mistakes really come out very large. One is over leveraging. So, if you look at majority of developers in India, they were highly leveraged, and when the market turned, most of them got bankrupt. I think the second biggest mistake people did was they forgot that there is an end consumer to whom we are servicing, and that has led to a huge deterioration in the brands which people built over the years. So I think these two have led to many companies going bankrupt in the space of development. Of course, the third big mistake which development companies have done is on the whole investment/land acquisition strategies which they have done. But if I look at the fund landscape, because we are operating on both landscapes, we studied the fund management business in India, and I think the biggest learning and takeaway was that if you want to be successful in India, you need to have end-to-end control. And that is why when we set up NeoLiv, we said we will have our own development arm, build it out, and have a complete control.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
India is completely opposite compared with Europe, the US, Middle East, Russia, Ukraine war. Here, you come to the country, you feel it's not a different country, but a different planet. Do you think that for 2024, things will continue the same, or do you think it's going to be better, worse?
I think we have a national election due in 2024. If we don't have any negative surprise there, I feel not just the next year, but next 6 to 8 years is an extraordinary time to be in India. And one of the reasons why I left my previous, one of the best jobs in the country and started this venture is because of this belief.
You saw the opportunity.
That there's a massive opportunity which is getting created now.
Perfect. Mohit, thank you very much for your time. Great speaking to you as usual.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.